we're in Village Car Park Road K. Right, so we recommend it, don't we? We recommend Village Car Park Road K. It's a special place. It's where you put cars. And we're off to Blue Water. And that is... ooh, well, it looks like Disneyland for people with more money than sense. One of my fears of coming back to the UK was that all my European style clothes, as opposed to the Indian shirts or whatever I used to wear, would make me look like, I don't know, little Abner from the backwoods. So I'm on a shopping spree for new clothes. And here we are in Blue Water, and it reminds me of, well, Hong Kong. The big shopping malls in Hong Kong. And I don't know, I felt very at home in Hong Kong. Hong Kong gave me a life, really. 24 years there, and it was an extraordinary 24 years, which I enjoyed immensely. And this, well, feels like Hong Kong in many respects. And given the amount of exodus from Hong Kong lately, I'm sure I'd bump into some of our sparring partners around these places. Yes, this is my new look. I'm a Zara boy. And despite being extra large in Zara sizes, I actually found one that fit me, which was nearly just extra large. Well, here I am, old man sat on a bench watching the ducks outside a shopping mall, waiting for my wife to finish shopping. It's come to that. I've got a cold, my voice is gone, and I'm feeling really pathetic. And this is another milestone moment in our rehabilitation, our reunification with the motherland. We're going to use our senior citizens rail pass and go to London. See me in that. We have no idea whether we're on the London Underground or an overland rail or what the system is, but we've got a ticket.
This is the TfL rail service to Liverpool Street.
Right, now we have just been to the Malaysian Embassy, where, needless to say, we were told, oh, that department now that's closed, but I'll see who I can find. And the man was very helpful, despite the fact that we could not find that help by going through the internet and phoning up and all that. But the man, the concierge, looked it all up for us, found the right people to talk to, and he assured us that they would answer your email. We're to email them and make an appointment so that we can come in and give them our thumbprint, which will then confirm that our Malaysia, my second home visa, is now cancelled, and we can get our money out of the bank. That's
that doesn't guarantee
it doesn't guarantee it. Still,
the bank still have to agree to do that.
yeah, the bank may say you have to come in person, which would be a little bit problematical. But we're living in hope, and as usually happens when one deals with anything to do with Malaysia, when you go in person, you meet other people and you end up endlessly chatting about this, that, and promising to have tea over kaya toast with them. And he was what was he? Tariq, and he was a test engineer for Formula One cars. Marcy?
I can't remember which one he said he was with now.
But it was all very impressive. He'd worked with Schumacher and other people, and was rather depressed by the fact that Malaysia had cancelled the Formula One races a while ago.
It's a very good track.
And it was a brilliant track, and it's just the sort of thing that they need in Malaysia, a bit of excitement and so on. And how his dream was to get a place in Langkawi. That's how where he's going to retire. I think he must be marrying a Malaysian girl. Yeah. Anyway, so that was a very, very typical sort of Malaysian encounter in the heart of London, Grosvenor Square. Of course, if you've been watching our documentaries or anything, you will know how important the Duke of Wellington was to Malaysia. The province Wellesley, of course, was named after the Duke's brother, who was the guy that governor of Bengal at the time. But the Duke was invited in to help defend Penang against the French. And he said, Penang was indefensible. Georgetown's a pretty useless place. Move it to the other side of the building, other side of the island, and we'll be able to do something about it because the British fleet can get in there. They said no way, and decided to build a moat around the fort, which bred lots of mosquitoes, which served to kill far more British than any Frenchman in the region. The Duke would have said, I told you so, it was a bloody useless place. We are the hull of a great canoe. Tastes good.
They taste good too. Amazing.
Yeah, just about. Yes. I wonder if they do stuff.
Yeah.
We're in Upminster now, and I'm just circling around so I can catch the light. There you go. So, light, dark, excitement. This is the suburbs. Practically all of England is covered with suburbs. So what are you up to?
Where are we going? I'm going to take you to Harrow Lodge Park. So we can feed the ducks lawns.
Harrow Lodge Park.
Harrow Lodge Park.
Harrow Lodge Park.
Hornchurch.
Hornchurch, right.
It's a nice cafe there.
Oh, well that's more
It's a
important.
lakeside cafe.
As long as they do ice cream.
And they do cakes. Oh, I don't know about ice cream. I think they may do.
They've got to do ice cream because
Depends if you behave. You've already had ice cream. I've seen it. I've seen evidence in Facebook.
But we can have more than one.
The trouble is, baby will want ice cream. You'll have to have a fight.
Is baby allowed ice?
I'm bigger than him, so I can have as much ice cream as I like. I've got a cold. I'm living in Britain. That's what you get when you live in Britain. You get colds. I've had colds since I was, well, I don't know, since I was 2, 1, probably born with a cold. It's one of the reasons why I was always reluctant to return. I like to live in the warmth, where one merely got malaria and beriberi and Ebola and, well, a whole range of other things, bird flu, SARS, you name it. I didn't get them there, but every time I return to the UK I get a cold. They're man colds too. So you've no idea the pain and suffering that they cause to men, especially grizzled old farts like me, because that's what having a cold turns you into. I don't normally look like this, but I do when I've got a cold.